Chief Minister Nltv to hold a crucial cabinet meeting on Tuesday over the issue of separate frontier Nagaland statehood demand. Meeting likely to deliberate on Eastern Nagaland People's Organization's decision to boycott upcoming state general elections. 61st Annual Sports Meet of Zadima Village Youth and Sports Organization commences on Tuesday at Zadima Village. Chief Minister Nltv graces the event as chief guest and inaugurates the three-day event. 29th edition of Kong Youth Perfect Pole and Variety Performance program held at ISBT Khensa Village. Program organized by Kong Youth Organization features various artists including Sunep Lemtur, Alika Group and various local artists. Budget session of Parliament likely to begin on January 31 and expected to conclude on April 6, with a recess in between. Session to start with President's address while Finance Minister to present Union Budget on February 1 for fiscal year starting April. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses 108th Indian Science Congress through video conferencing today. Lauding India's startup ecosystem, PM says today India is among the top 3 nations in startups. After 9-day winter break, Rahul Gandhi-led Bharat Jodo Yatra resumes from Uttar Pradesh on Tuesday. Padyatra to arrive in Ghaziabad's Loni and while pass through Shamli in UP and enter Haryana on January 5 evening. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching Nltv News now. I am Yashir and now the news in detail. With the beginning of the new year, the state is going to witness a lot of political activities as the state assembly elections are at the doorstep. However, the issue of a separate frontier Nagaland state has put the government in an uncomfortable zone. The Eastern Nagaland People Organization August 26 resolution to boycott the general elections has been the issue that needs to be addressed by the Rio government for smooth conduct of the electoral process. Chief Minister Rio has called for cabinet meeting on Tuesday to deliberate on the matter and take further measures. The meeting is considered to be crucial as Eastern Nagaland area covers 20 legislative assembly constituencies, which is one of the third of the total figures. It may be noted that NPO delegation is likely to hold another round of meeting in Delhi during the first week of this month. So far, the talks between the centre and the NPO talk team has not showed any sign of positive outcome. On the other hand, Rio himself on many occasions has indicated that even if the vexed Naga political issue remains unsolved, the state elections will take place on time. Annual sports meet of Zadima Village Youth and Sports Organization has commenced on Tuesday at Zadima Village, which is scheduled to culminate on January 5. During the opening ceremony, Chief Minister Nltv graced in as the chief guest, while Chairman of Nagaland Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board, Dr. Kekri Yom, graced the event as the special guest. And Advisor to Urban Development and Municipal Affairs, Dr. Nekisali Nikikire, graced the program as the guest of honor. CM Rio, while addressing the gathering, urged upon the participants to show exemplary spirit of sportsmanship while wishing them best wishes. It may be mentioned that various artists like Mengo, Sukri, Moko Koza, Viri, Mazi Zoli, Metsu is set to perform on the closing ceremony of the event.
Indian Premier League for Mahindra and Mahindra United Club Mumbai.
Vice President, Zadima Village Council Youth and Sports.
The 29th edition of Kong Youth Perfect Pole and Variety Performance program was held at ISBT in Khensa Village on Monday. Notably, the program organized by Kong Youth Organization featured various artists including Sunep Lemtur, Alika Group and various local artists. Furthermore, Chairman of Kong sector, Boysangba, in his brief exhortation, appreciated the youth organization for organizing such event and further cautioned the youths to remember that they are not alone and asked them to respect their parents and siblings, which he said that if one does not grow up with that quality, one will fail to achieve the most in life. It may be noted that renowned Nagaland-based singer Suneb Limtur enthralled the audience with his songs while large crowds gathered at the ISBT to witness the renowned artist's show. The Nagaland Youth Front on Saturday organized a program under the theme Unity and Prosperity to celebrate brotherhood among the residents of Nagaland Colony, Ward 5. The General Secretary of Dimapur Naga Students Union, Sadilo T. Vadio, with Child Councillor and Board Member Can Youth 22K Jamir, as well as Board Member Can Youth Mese Kapfo, graced the event as chief guests. The program was aimed at motivating and encouraging the students of the colony towards various fields. Furthermore, the ambitious event included a dance, slogan writing, poem, singing and talent show competition where participants were rewarded with cash prizes along with certificates. General Secretary Vadio in his speech highlighted the important and crucial role played by youth in the formation of a society. Meanwhile, President of NYF, Pantijai Rongme, extended his gratitude and respect towards the chief guests along with the youths and participants for their presence.
Naga society there. Ipale te holibi. Taribi amikhan miligini tagalaga kisi contest. Tribe laga pitor de holibi amikhan la nijor laga kitchen de bhabna korigini. Amikhan laga satigan amikhan laga alag. Ikilo begin thagile tribe alag hole do dhorom alag thagile do edukhan amikhan nimile. Youth to hai manu ko youth la time de to courage lage youth la time de physically mentally ami ko strong lage ki la holibi youth kam kuro pare inika thake etu karne manu pahar manu holibi ai kini saman kiba ekta gorbor grobole ase colony de bosti na kursu grobole ase holibi youth strong thaka la colony de ase hole to tahan ekta ahibol na para enika la situation ase ami kan youth laga ekta leader grado ami loi kini ami kan be responsibility challenges piche ase dei itu youth leader kuri ase kota ami kan to ami president bukhi kine eneka laga naam kama bole dhori kipa manu ekta ami pra advantage lobo eneka laga eklan hoy youth leader ekta kura do student ekta leader kura do responsibility bishe ase naga society there ipale te holibi taribi ami kan miligini tagalaga kisi contest tribe laga pitor de holibi amikhan la nijor laga kitchen de bhabna korigini amikhan laga satigan amikhan laga alag ikilo begin thagile tribe alag.
The budget session of the Parliament is likely to begin on January 31 and is expected to conclude on April 6 with a recess in between. Notably, the session will start with an address by President Draupadi Murmu to join the sitting of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in the Central Hall of the Parliament. Reportedly, the economic survey will also be tabled in both the houses on the first day of the budget session, while Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will be presenting the Union Budget on February 1 for the fiscal year starting April. Meanwhile, during the second part of the budget session, which starts on April 6, will mainly focus on the discussion on the demands for grants for various ministries apart from the government's legislative agenda. It is to be mentioned that the Union Budget, a money bill, is passed during this session. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually addressed the 108th Indian Science Congress on Tuesday. In his address, PM Modi lauded India's startup ecosystem and said that India is asserting its place on the world map in the quantum science. He also said that today India is among the top 3 nations in startup. He also highlighted that till 2015, India was at 81st place in the Global Innovation Index of 130 countries, but in 2022 it reached 40th place. Notably, the 108th annual session of ISC held at Rashtra Sant Tukadoji Maharaj Nagpur University, which is also celebrating its centenary this year. Meanwhile, the focal theme of this year's ISC is Science and Technology for Sustainable Development with Women Empowerment, and is expected to deliberate on the measures of increasing the representation of women in science and technology.
क्षेत्र में भारत तेजी से वर्ल्ड के टॉप कंट्रीज में शामिल हो रहा है। 2015 तक हम 130 देशों की ग्लोबल इनोवेशन इंडेक्स में एक पर थे, लेकिन 20
After a 9-day winter break, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi-led Bharat Jodo Yatra resumed from Uttar Pradesh on Tuesday. Notably, the Padyatra resumed after a 9 days long break from Delhi and will cover about 10 kilometers in the national capital and then arrive in Ghaziabad's Loni and will pass through Shamli in UP on January 4 and enter Haryana through Sanauli in Panipat on January 5. So far, the Yatra, which started from Kanyakumari on September 7, has covered parts of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Maharashtra and Haryana, while it is scheduled to culminate in Jammu and Kashmir. Meanwhile, after the ongoing Bharat Jodo Yatra, which is to culminate in Srinagar on January 26, the Congress is gearing up to launch the Haath Se Haath Jodo campaign, which is aimed at spreading the message of the Yatra across the country. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Tuesday arrived in Arunachal Pradesh to inaugurate a series of development projects. Notably, Singh inaugurated the Siom Bridge near Boling in Siang district and also virtually inaugurated the 28 projects of the Border Roads Organization, along with the release of BRO Vision and New Tech Handbook. It is to be mentioned that 100-meter-long Siom Bridge over River Siom is strategically important bridge as it gives the military a strategic advantage in deploying troops to the far-flung areas of the line of actual control. It may be noted that amid the border tension between India and China, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Monday reached the Mohanbari Airport at Dibrugarh for a 2-day visit to Assam and Arunachal Pradesh.
सीमा स्वराज संगठन का योगदान देश निर्माण में अमूल्य है। इस संगठन ने अब तक 7,500 किलोमीटर से अधिक सड़क, 893 स्थायी पुलों, 19 हवाई पट्टियों और 18 किलोमीटर लंबी सुरंगों का निर्माण सबसे दुर्गम इलाके और कठिन मौसमी हालात में
In a bid to minimize the risk of COVID spread in the country, Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia on Monday reviewed the COVID-19 testing and screening facility at Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport. The Health Minister said that the centre is maintaining vigil to make sure that no new variant enters the country. Notably, the government has notified that passengers arriving in India from China, Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand and South Korea have to go through pre-departure RT-PCR testing. Furthermore, the test has to be conducted within 72 hours prior to undertaking the journey.
विश्व में कोविड के केस बढ़ रहे हैं। ऐसी स्थिति में देश में कोई न्यू वेरिएंट ना आ जाए, उसके लिए सरकार की ओर से सतर्कता रखी जा रही है। एयरपोर्ट पर, सी पोर्ट पर, लैंड बॉर्डर पर, जहां से भी विदेश से कोई ट्रैवलर आते हैं, उसको 2 कैटेगरी में विभाजित किया गया है। एक कैटेगरी हाई रिस्क कंट्री जहां कोविड के केस ज्यादा है, दूसरी जनरल कैटेगरी जहां केस कम है। जहां से भी ट्रैवलर पैसेंजर इंडिया में आते हैं, तो जो हाई रिस्क कंट्री है वहां एयर सुविधा में अपना RT-PCR रिपोर्ट अपलोड करना कंपलसरी किया गया है। यहाँ एयरपोर्ट पर उसको चेक किया जाता है और जनरल कैटेगरी के कंट्री से आने वाले पैसेंजर उसको 2% पैसेंजर का RT-PCR टेस्ट यहाँ किया जा रहा है, उसको रैंडम चेक किया जा रहा है ताकि कोई वेरिएंट देश में आए तो देश उसके सामने सतर्क रहे। विश्व में कोविड के केस बढ़ रहे हैं, ऐसी स्थिति में देश में कोई न्यू वेरिएंट
Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Tuesday informed that India recorded a marginal rise in COVID-19 cases, although the numbers remained low. In the last 24 hours, India reported 2,582 COVID cases and 222 recoveries, while in January 1, India reported 173 COVID cases. It has been learned that 45,769 vaccine doses have been administered in the last 24 hours, and the recovery rate currently stands at 98.8%. Considering the data provided by the ministry regarding COVID, the government has decided to stop the booster dose all over the country. President Draupadi Murmu will embark on a two-day visit to Rajasthan on Tuesday to participate in various events, including the launch of various projects. Notably, President Murmu will inaugurate Samvidan Udyan at Raj Bhavan in Jaipur, while she will also virtually inaugurate a transmission system for solar energy zones in Rajasthan and lay the foundation stone for the 1,000 megawatt Bikaner solar power project. According to an official statement by the President's Secretariat, she will also grace the launch of a national campaign on Rising India through spiritual empowerment organized by Brahma Kumaris. Notably, she will also meet the members of the particularly vulnerable tribal groups, communities of the Rajasthan at Raj Bhavan. It may be noted that on January 4, 2023, the President will grace the inauguration of 18th National Jamboree of the Bharat Scouts and Guides at Pali in Rajasthan. All India Majlis-e-Ittihadul Muslimin Chief Asaduddin Owaisi on Monday lashed out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi after the Supreme Court upheld the 2016 decision of the central government on demonetization. Hitting out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi over demonetization, Owaisi challenged the BJP to celebrate Demonetization Day, while asserting that if the demonetization was a success, then why don't BJP celebrate the day? He slammed the Modi government over the reasons cited for demonetization, which was decided upon to primarily check the flow of black money, among others. It may be mentioned that according to Owaisi, the decision on demonetization was wrong as it led to a decline in the growth of the GDP to 4% in 2019 to 20 from 8.3% in 2016 to 17. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha on Monday reviewed the ongoing preparations in the sub-room ahead of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah's visit to the state on Thursday. Notably, Shah will be inaugurating Bharatiya Janata Party's Jana Viswas Rath Yatra to strengthen the party's support base in light of the upcoming assembly elections. The Rath Yatra will last for 8 days, covering 60 constituencies of the state to showcase the development works of the BJP government since 2018. Furthermore, Party National President JP Nadda will also join the Yatra and is scheduled to address party workers on January 12. The Vande Bharat Express windows panes were found to be broken on Tuesday as stones were pelted at the recently launched train connecting West Bengal's Howrah to New Jalpaiguri. Indian Railway informed that no passengers were injured in the incident, while there was no delay in timings. Notably, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off the country's 7th semi-high-speed train in Bengal on December 30 through video conferencing. Meanwhile, a case under Section 154 of the Railways Act has been registered against the miscreants responsible for the damage.
सभी विशिष्ट अतिथि भी पश्चिम बंगाल की पहली वंदे भारत ट्रेन को
Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu has donated his first salary to CM Sukhashray Sahayata Kosh as a step towards humanity on Monday. Notably, CM's Kosh initiative was formed on the New Year Eve with an outlay of Rs 101 crore to provide higher education to those who are deprived of it. Meanwhile, CM Sukhu said that the initiative would encourage and motivate common citizens to contribute for everyone's benefit. Apart from CM Sukhu's contribution, other Congress MLAs also decided to contribute their first payment for this fund, which will be given directly to the beneficiaries' account by the Department of Social Justice and Empowerment.
हमारा यूनिवर्सिटी टाइम से है आजा बेटा इधर आकर चलिए तो मीठे
सर हमारा नसीब
In an unfortunate incident on Monday, 5 people, including one minor, were killed in an accident, while several others sustained injuries at Haryana Sirsa district's subdivision. Sub-Inspector Kishori Lal said that the driver lost control of the vehicle and rammed into a tree, which breaks the car into 2 pieces. SI Lal further added that accident occurred when the victims were returning from a religious spot, which is 5 kilometers away from their residence. Five members of a family have been killed as 6 vehicles collided with each other in Tamil Nadu's Cuddalore district on Tuesday morning. Local police said that violent collision took place among 2 private buses, 2 lorries and 2 cars. The identity of the victims are yet to be identified, while the bodies were recovered with the help of Veerpur fireman team. Border security force on Tuesday neutralized a Pakistani intruder who was approaching the security fence in Punjab's Gurdaspur sector. During morning hours, security troops observed a suspicious movement of the intruder and neutralized him when he kept on moving towards the fence. On search, a gun was found near the body of the Pakistani miscreant. Earlier, BSF recovered a drone with 1 kg heroin near the international border in Punjab's Gurdaspur sector. Following the Rajouri terror attack which killed 6 civilians, a large crowd on Tuesday gathered in Dhangri village to attend the last rites of the civilians. Earlier on Monday, an explosion took place in the village and killed 6 people and injured 12 others. Regarding the incident, several leaders expressed grief over the demise of the civilians and assured that those people behind the attack will not go unpunished. On the 192nd birth anniversary of the social reformer Savitribai Phule, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday took down to Twitter and paid homage to her. PM Modi opined that Phule personifies the indomitable spirit of India's women power and further added that the reformer has devoted her life in educating and empowering women. Notably, Phule worked to abolish the unfair treatment of people based on caste and gender all throughout her life. The bomb disposal squad, along with local police, successfully secured a misfired bombshell found near Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwat Mann's residence in Chandigarh on Monday. Additional Director General of Punjab Police A.K. Pandey said that the recovered bombshell was found in bushes in Rajendra Park, which is just 2 kilometers away from CM Mann's residence. Furthermore, Chandigarh Nodal Officer of Disaster Management, Sanjeev Kohli, said that the area has been cordoned off after successfully recovering the live bomb. The officer further added that a bomb disposal squad immediately rushed to the spot from a helipad used by the Punjab CM.
और पंजाब सेक्रेटरीएट के बिल्कुल करीब बम शहरों ते बसाई चीज़ां सारी पुलिस करती
है। अपेरेंटली लगता है जैसे मिसफायर्ड शेल होता है ना आर्टिलरी का, जो कबाड़ियों को मिलता है, आर्टिलरी शेल होता है जो कबाड़ियों के पास कई बार मिलता है। अपेरेंटली लगता है पास में यहाँ कबाड़ियों की दुकान भी है। ये मिसफायर्ड शेल लगता है देखने पे। आर्मी वालों को बता दिए, चंडीगढ़ पुलिस का एरिया पड़ता है, इन्फॉर्मेशन कर दिया, वो आके कर देंगे। इसको हम लोगों ने सैंड बैग से डर दिया इसको। ये अभी आधा घंटे पहले मुझे पता चला। नहीं कोई खतरा नहीं है, मिसफायर्ड शेल है वो। सीएम रेसिडेंस 2.5-3 किलोमीटर, ये तो कंसल्ट शुरू है। सीएम का रेसिडेंस बहुत दूर है यहाँ से, पुराना है। ये तो देख के बताएंगे, ऑर्डिनेंस वाले देख के बताएंगे कितना पुराना है।
पहले से मतलब काफी पुराना था
ये जो कबाड़ियों के पास होता है वो है। नहीं कोई खतरे वाली बात नहीं है, ये पहले भी मिला है, ये कई बार हम लोग को पहले।
The Managing Director of International Monetary Fund, Kristalina Georgieva, on Sunday has warned that 2023 is going to be rough year for everyone. Georgieva said that the main engines of global growth, the United States, Europe and China, may face severe turbulence due to the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war and COVID-19 pandemic. The Managing Director also added that nearly a third of the global economy will be in recession this year. Notably, the IMF chief in October last year had warned about the war and any possible wave of virus would push the world into recession. In a horrific incident on Monday, 2 helicopters collided with each other mid-air, killing 4 passengers while injuring 3 others at an Australian tourist hotspot. Reports say that the crash took place when one chopper was taking off while the other was landing near a tourist strip known as Main Beach. Furthermore, Queensland State Police Acting Inspector Gary Worrell said that police, along with the public, removed the people from the crash site and provided first aid to the injured. Meanwhile, the Chief Commissioner of Australian Transport Safety Bureau, Angus Mitchell, added that a probe into the case of the unfortunate incident is underway. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.